Well, I'm at Thompson Building Materials with my good friend Derek Pritchett, where we're checking out all of their new building installations, starting with this beautiful water feature. You know, it's not monogrammed for my name per se, but it could be if you want to take one home. But Derek, why don't you tell me about what's going on? Because these stones look pretty deliberate to me.
They are, and that's our signature tea, obviously. But
I know, for tea for Thompson.
We've got, this is a kind of a newer format for natural stone with a sawn face height that's consistent. So we got 2-inch, 4-inch, 2-inch, 4-inch, sawn top and bottom and natural ends. It gives it more of a contemporary look, but still a very natural look and feel because with the natural stone.
And then here in this rotunda, we're seeing, you said, upwards of 20 different materials installed.
We've got brick in the arches, different stone on every column, different seat wall treatments here. The paving, we've got everything from a Mexican clay tile to a slate paver. It's in the format of a brick paver, but it's a natural stone slate.
Oh, so it's cut to look like a brick.
Right.
Oh, very clever.
Here we've got porcelain tile again with the wood finish for exterior.
And we know how durable porcelain tile is because
Absolutely.
we've chatted about that before. I want to move us over to this living column because the planter bases are built right in.
Yeah, we've got kind of a unique installation here. Give us an opportunity to showcase different uses of materials and soften it up a little bit with some greenery.
Well, and it's very modern, but it also taps into the creativity. You could turn that into a full wall, but
Absolutely.
this, until you see this here at Thompson, it might not be something that you would be inspired to do. So I'm standing right on 36, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And all the big block installations are numbered so that it's easy for you or your designer to
Showcases a different variety of natural stone in different formats, both random flagstone, tile patterns, different grout treatments you can do. We'll see some custom mortar treatments with some seeded aggregates and some pebbles in there. We've got, you know, the rest of these brick columns here. This is from Endicott clay out of Nebraska. They actually have an artist that carves
into the
it.
brick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hand carved while it's still green before it's fired, and then they cut it all up and number them and put them in the kiln and fire them and ship them out here numbered, and we reassemble it. This is a pretty unique column here. Again, we're talking about blending of materials and different uses of materials.
Right, because these bricks down below, if we start here, are turned sideways.
We've got them turned sideways, turned up on a roll-off, kind of a they call it dental tooth, kind of in and out. You notice the fire brick inside the little fireplace here. They've actually chiseled them off to make them look like a split face, and we have a fire going in there. It gives a lot more shadowing effect.
Oh.
And then incorporating the different pebbles with the brick, you know, little inset panels, and then having things just sort of cantilever out, creating little shelves. So it's a unique installation. I know I couldn't find the rocks in the basket to make a straight corner like that. You know,
yeah, no, I don't think I could either. So it's nice that you have all the materials ready to go for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that grout is sort of a big deal too.
Actually, 11% of what you see is mortar. That's actually the same material there in the door and in the window with a black mortar or with a gray mortar. So it really has an effect in bringing out different colors of the materials.
So this brick and this brick are the exact same product.
Exactly the same.
And you can see how drastically different they look just by changing up the mortar in between.
Absolutely.
One more decision you have to make during the building process, of course, but what a fun one to make because you can really change the look of your home and get exactly what you need. So come down to Thompson, either visit with Derek or one of his designers, bring your builder, your remodeler, whoever you're working with, or just come by yourself to get inspired. Derek, where are you located?
We're at 6618 Federal Boulevard in Lemon Grove.
Just outside of downtown.
Just east of downtown.
So come here today and check out all this inspiration. Back to you guys in the studio.